And we start this video off with level 80 mining. With a jingle. That's right, I just spent about 30 hours mining stars. Just felt like it, AFKing to the fullest. And I have a good reason for this, other than having another skill at level 80, because that's sort of my goal at the moment, I guess. Getting more skills to the 80s. But yeah, I want to train some crafting as well. But more on that later. First, we're going to see what we just unlocked. Oh, actually, yeah, size 8 stars, I forgot. I knew there was something, but I forgot. But yeah, size 8 stars, that's nice, because it just extends the AFK time, right? It's good. Good stuff. But yeah, like I said, I want to train crafting, and the goal for this video, maybe not this video, but the goal for the next coming videos is to unlock a glory. I might be able to do it in this video because, well, I just unlocked 20k stardust, which this is just crafting experience in my mind. Like stardust, crafting experience. They're equal. Well, actually, they're not equal because this is not just 20k crafting XP. No, this is way more. First, we buy the gems. Let's see. Bag full of gems. Boom. 50. Okay, this is the final inventory. Let's see how many bag full of gems we got. We got 68. Okay, cool. So let's open each and every one of these bags. Oh, we got dragon stones already. Isn't this so satisfying? You click on one item and look at the gems just appear in your inventory. And we actually got 19 dragon stones from this. That seems kind of nice, because how many do we have now in the bank? 18. Okay, right, yeah. I mean, getting a nice stack of glories would be nice, or other jewelry that you can teleport with, like skills necklaces, for example. Always nice to have some more of them. But yeah, here are the final gems. Now, how much crafting experience will this be? I don't know, but I sort of know. Because I did some calculations, and yes, I used ChatGPT, so it might be wrong, but I actually checked the wiki articles for each and every bracelet, and yeah, I double checked the XP rates and everything here is correct, so it should give me a correct answer, and if I can trust this answer, then I get 5k roughly experience per gem bag. And well, we just had 68 gem bags, which means that I'm expecting to get roughly around 300 to 350k crafting experience, but that does mean that I do have to make bracelets. Like first I have to cut the gems and then make the gems into bracelets, which I can do because I have a nice supply of gold bars. Actually, is that enough? Yeah, it's gonna be enough, but the 3.6k, that will be gone quite quickly actually. I thought 3.6k gold bars was gonna be plenty, but looking at the amount of gems in my inventory right here, it's like, yeah, actually not that much, but I mean 3.6k, that you make that in, I don't even know, an hour at blast furnace, maybe a bit more. Don't know. But yeah, anyways, 300k crafting experience, that will hopefully get me to level 70 for crafting. And after that, I want to try a different method, which I haven't really done any research on. I just hope that it will work out somehow. But it's worries for later. For now, we're just gonna get all the crafting experience and hopefully get level 70 for crafting. Let's cut some gems. Hey, and there's the first level, level 72. Any unlocks? Actually, quite a lot. Yeah, crystal legs, Noxious halberds, and mixed height bodies. All pretty nice unlocks, not gonna lie. Also, dragonstone necklaces. I don't have to boost anymore when making skills necklaces. That's welcome. But yeah, 72 crafting, we gained 55k, and we haven't even gone through the uncut sapphires. Beautiful. But okay, all gems are cut now. It's time to make some bracelets, and I could do the calculations to see how much XP I will get, plus the XP that I already got from cutting it, which is, by the way, 165k. You know, yes, I did spend about 30 hours, was it, mining stars, but yeah, it is pretty much free crafting XP, so not bad. But yeah, I'm not gonna do the calculations for the bracelets. I just want to be surprised. Just surprise me and see how much XP I get. But I think it's gonna be more than 300k. That's my my guess. Yes. And boom, just like that, the final bracelets are being made. Now I gained 340k crafting XP, which is, yeah, decent, very decent. I mean, yes, like I'm gonna say it again, I spent a lot of hours mining stars, so yeah, theoretically this is not great at all, but in a way it still felt very fast because I wasn't training crafting while training mining, obviously, right? So yeah, I guess it's worth it, although I would like to train mining at Motherlode Mine. It's just a bit better in my opinion. You get more XP, and if you have the upper mining level unlocked, it's quite chill. Like the AFKness is good enough. You don't need more AFK, in my opinion, to just spent hours mining there. But yeah, 74 crafting. We still need 27k until level 75 crafting, at which I could boost for a +5. I'm not sure if I can boost that with a pie or a stew, but yeah, I can boost to level 80 then, and then make a glory, which is nice to say. Yeah, it's nice to have a glory unlocked on the account. Although an amulet of strength, you know, it's still a very good amulet, right? For Slayer, I will probably use an amulet of strength over a glory, I guess, more strength bonus. But for a +5 boost, yeah, I need spicy stews, and for a +4 boost, I need a mushroom pie. And a few videos ago, I already made one, and then you need a Sulisicap mushroom or something, right? Yeah, this one, which is so annoying to get. I didn't like to. I think it took me like 40 minutes just to get one mushroom, so... But for now, I just want to keep training crafting, and I think I'm aiming for level 77 crafting, and I'm going to be trying different methods. I'm not sure which one I'm going to choose, but I have a few to choose from. Yeah, one of the options is to make gold bracelets. You pretty much buy the gold ore at Blast Furnace, you make the gold bars at Blast Furnace, and then you smith them into gold bracelets. Afterwards, you sell them to the store, which I just got reminded of. I have to do that for my bracelets. But yeah, even if you have all the gold bars, just making gold bracelets is 40k an hour. So yeah, you're looking at like 20, 30k an hour crafting experience if you look at the whole picture, which is not the greatest. And then of course, the big one, you have glass blowing, and this is what I'm gonna do. Yep, I'm gonna choose this method, which is the most popular method, not pretty much right. But I'm not gonna be doing it the most classical way, or at least the modern way. And that is by farming your seaweeds with seaweed spores. Like, yeah, it's dailies. I don't wanna do dailies. I don't wanna be logging in and the first thing I have to do something mandatory before I can actually start playing the game. It's okay, it's not the worst, right? Like Old School Runescape does it very well with avoiding dailyscape, but I just, it's not my cup of tea. Cup of tea. So yeah, that leaves me with one other method. But before we go there, I'm just gonna sell these bracelets to a store. I'm thinking Berthope, right? Yeah, Berthope. And then, well, we will see how much money I made because, yeah, gold bars ain't free. Right, I'm just selling the final bracelets and, well, my cash tag was visible for 1 second there, but I think we're just gonna be shy of 2 million GP. So there it is, 1.9 mil if I sell these. Okay, we're getting like 6k a world, so... Not gonna break the 2 mil, but yeah. If you think about it, the cost of making gold bars at Blast Furnace is maybe, let's call it like 300 per bar. Yeah, I mean, how many bracelets did I have? Like 2.5k maybe? I forgot, but if you have the gems, you know, and you need some money, this is actually, yeah, not a bad money maker, to be honest. Like, especially if you have gold bars and you have the gems in your bank and you need some cash, like very quickly. I mean, this took me maybe 4 hours to make this amount of money. So yeah, definitely worth. And I'm gonna say it again, but yeah, if mining stars was my preferred way of getting level 99 mining, you know, the amount of crafting experience that I would have gotten, yeah, pretty big. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna go to 99 mining with stars, so GG. Time for a new crafting method. But yeah, 1.9 mil plus 1.8 makes 3.8 million. Nice. That will last me for a little bit again. I was getting worried, you know, 1.8 mil as my main cash tag. That's a bit low. But yes, coming back to the crafting method and not being that hyped about farming my own seaweed, there's only one other way of training crafting, and that is, as you guessed it, with the charter ships, which, you know, I hear some of you thinking like, dude, why are you going there? We now have seaweed spores to plant and actually farm. Like, why would you go to charter ships? And yeah, you guys are probably right. I should just farm my own seaweed, but yeah, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of dailies, even though they are very tiny dailies. So, and there's one particular reason why I want to try the charter ships first, and that is that you don't need to do anything. Well, besides buying your runes like I'm doing now, but yeah, you have to do it anyways if you want to glass blow or use this spell, right? So, but other than this, you just go to the spot, like a charter ship spot, and you buy the materials and boom, you're training crafting. There's nothing before that or anything that you have to do before you get crafting experience. And that's sort of intriguing to me because that's just a nice way of training a skill to me. You want to train a skill and you go train the skill. Oh, it's that simple. And I was watching an old video from someone on YouTube and he was getting 70k experience an hour. So yeah, it might be worth it because 70k an hour at my level, which is 74. Yeah, I mean, I will be getting a level every 1.5 hours, right? And I only need a few levels to reach my goal currently. But okay, I guess that's enough buying runes. I got like 2.9 Astro runes, which I have no idea how many hours that will last. But Astro runes are cheap, I have discovered. Like if you, well, this is almost a full stock, but still, look at it, 50 GP. If I buy all of them, 62 GP. Like 1k Astro runes is only like 60k at max. Dude, they're so cheap, so cheap. Now, the first charter ship place that I want to check out, just because I can, is at Brimhaven. I'm not really sure how busy it's gonna be, but yeah, it's gonna be a test. There's no bank somewhere near, right? So that's sort of my thinking. And is there a max? Yeah, there is. Oh, and I forgot my glass blowing pipe, but I can buy one right here. But yeah, the stock is at max, so I think, yeah, this will do me well. But how many buckets of sand and seaweeds do I have to buy? I actually don't know. Hold up. I think I'm just gonna make 10 each world, just to make my clicking a bit less annoying. Let's see, by 10, and that one by 10. 10, 10, yes. Okay, so now I have the ingredients, and like I've never done this before, so I just want to see how this works. Okay, so then you have your molten glass, there it is, and then you just make the best one you can make, which I don't know which one that is. Right, bullseye lantern lens, but I think I'm going for glass orbs, just if I ever want to charge some orbs. I think the XP is minimal. I think it's like 2 XP difference for like these two. So for now I'm gonna do the unpowered staff orbs, and that will give me 53 XP. Okay, and this is the AFK timing that I was talking about. Look at this. That's actually quite some time. Like this is like a 20-second AFK timer or something. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh wait, I was talking about making something useful, but you don't do anything with these. There's no bank. Like you're not banking these. Can I sell them? Like what's the value? 15 coins. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna shift click, swap left click to sell 50. Boom. And I just made some money back. Right, so you can use seaweed, but you can also use soda ash. But yeah, it doesn't matter because you need buckets of sand. Bummer. I was thinking like maybe you have 20 buckets of sand, 10 seaweed and 10 soda ash. That means that you can do 2 inventories in one world, but no, you can only do 1. Right, and these ones, they give 55 like I thought. They give 2 XP more per item, so yeah, I'm not pretty sure if it'll make a difference, but it's okay, it's okay. But okay, I think I will try this for about maybe an hour or so and then tell you guys what I think. But I think this will last. It's a good little training method that I will enjoy, I think. Which I'm happy about, because crafting was one of the headaches. Like, how am I ever gonna get crafting up? Okay, right, so it hasn't been an hour yet, but I noticed one annoyance. Because if you world hop, I have a shortcut enabled so I can do it with my keyboard, but yeah, this page opens up. So it's a small thing, but what happens now, because this window is open, like, okay, no problem here, you buy your materials, you close the store with escape, and boom, you're in this window again. Now, yeah, no problem, you press your F key, that gets you to your magic spellbook, and yeah, boom, there it is, but it's one extra step, right? I was like, can I change that? And yes, you can. There's a plugin called Default Tab. I haven't tried it out yet, but if I change world now again, which I did with my keyboard, open up in the magic tab. So if I now buy my supplies, right, for now I just buy 1 to make it even. And if I press escape, right there. So now I can press my super glass make and boom. But now there is one less hiccup to do, right? Because I was already watching YouTube and I wasn't focused on RuneLight. And I pressed my numbers on my keyboard because I have my F keys as my numbers. But then I skipped the video in YouTube, if you guys know what I mean, right? Like all of a sudden I was in the middle of the video, like, hey, what's happening? But yeah, you're pressing the keybinds and that's also a keybind for YouTube. So yeah, one less keybind to press because of default tab. Just wanted to share that. Hey, there's the first level, 75 crafting. So now we can boost for... Oh, actually I forgot. I can now make Slayer rings unboosted. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Also red dragonhide chaps and a divine rune pouch. Huh, I never knew you needed crafting for that. It makes sense, I guess. But yes, the XP rate is going down fast now, but I was hovering over like 68 and I was not paying attention. Not paying attention at all. I was missing a lot of ticks, obviously, but yeah. Maybe make it 65k an hour. That's sort of the XP rate that you should be expecting, and that is with taking breaks and just being, you know, slacking off a little bit. But overall, is it a nice trading method? The answer is a yes. I think I found my way of trading crafting, and I'm very happy to say that. This is the way. This is the way I'm gonna be trading crafting. Big yes. And there's another level already, level 77 crafting. So now this is in very much boostable range to, you know, a +3 boost to level 80 crafting to make a glory, which, yeah, I can do now, but we will continue. Any unlocks? More red dragonhide stuff and more Yuokodal stuff. Good. So how much XP until level 78? 153. Getting steeper? It's getting steeper. Right, a lot of hours have passed, but yes, we are about to hit level 80 crafting. And I was just saying, because, so, to be completely honest, I'm doing a voiceover right now because my microphone just broke. But yes, as you can see in my pop-up level message, we can now make Dragonstone amulets without a boost. Which means we can now make glories, which, yeah, is a nice unlock for the account. pretty good unlock, not gonna lie. I can finally just teleport to Edgeville now if I want to. Beautiful. And the past version of me was right, because this grind is just, it's made for me. It's just made for me. It's just very simple and minimalistic, and that can be very boring to a lot of people. And I guess if I do this for too long, I will also be quite bored. But for now, and if you look at this for the past, well, we had 300k experience from star mining, right? So for the past 800k experience, it hasn't been boring to me at all yet. So I'm thinking to actually go a bit further than level 80, and there's not much to unlock after level 80. Like if I look at the jewelry right here, Dragonstone amulets were the last one, and then you're jumping up to like onyx bracelets and necklaces. But, and yes, look at these goodies. Look at all these goody items. And of course, I'm not looking at a torture amulet or anything that's way out of my reach. I'm not going that far, and I'm not even sure if I will be able to do this, but yes, I am thinking about going for 85. So that way I can make a Fury, which would be a very good upgrade for the account. But that's another 1.2 million XP from level 80. Don't get your hopes up. I'm probably not gonna go to 85 all the way, but I will stay here for a tiny bit longer and just see how far I will get. Because yeah, like I said, it's a cozy grind and I'm enjoying myself. So why not just get my crafting up a little bit more? And yes, we will make the glory amulet soon. Maybe I will do that in between training. But for now, we're gonna train some more crafting. These docks in Karamja have consumed my life. It's what I do. I live these Karamja docks now. The vertical beams on here are 36 before they change into horizontal beams. I checked. But yeah, it's going alright. Like, yeah, 82 already. I still need 3 levels if I want to get my goal. But yeah, every time I feel like, dude, I'm not gonna make it to 85. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, another level or another 200k XP on my tracker. Like I said, XP is quick and the XP rate an hour is also quick, so who knows? 85 might happen in this video. Maybe. And there is another level coming in. Level 83. It's getting there, and 85, it seems reachable. It seems reachable. Oh, hey, the first amethyst crafting material is now unlocked. That's kind of interesting. Also, black dragonhide shield, which is now probably my best offhand now for range. So I guess black dragonhide shield, that will boost my DPS a little bit at the crab. And yes, I changed docks. And fun fact, this one has the same amount of vertical beams as the other dock. 36. Slowly this grind is getting to my head. Nah, another level right there. Same day, another level. It's getting close now. 84, you know, one more level. And what can we now make? Black dragonhide armor. So it's the final black dragonhide unlock. After this, there's nothing more, I believe. No, I don't think so. And also onyx bracelets. And there's onyx in the name already. Yeah, we're getting there. But yeah, it is a long grind. And I guess it's safe to say that I have now completely lost my mind. But yeah, only one level left, as I said, and that is only 300k XP, which sounds like a lot, and it is kind of a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it's only another 5 hours of grinding here. So yeah, probably tomorrow we're gonna have 85 crafting. But there's one thing that I do not have to make the Fury Amulet, but we will get to that later. We will get to that later. Hey, that's random. A magic level. Level 82. Which is something that I have to work towards. And 82 is not it yet. But, well, we unlock now. Magic Imbue. That's interesting for Efficientscape, which I don't usually do. So, but it's nice to unlock. And you can now wield the Sanguinity Staff and a Nightmare Staff. With orb. Funny message. But yeah, one of the problems will involve magic. But yeah, if you're smart, you will catch on right now. But if you're not, haha, stupid. But yeah, it will be a small problem. But whatever, we will see in the future. Maybe I will have an easy solution. But maybe we will have to do some stuff to actually get to the point where we want to be at. Yes. Right, it's only been a short while since that last clip. I'm sorry for calling you stupid. You're not stupid, it's okay, I'm just joking. But as you guys can see here, 85 crafting, it's coming, it's coming. And yes, I've been casting Magic Imbue just randomly before casting Super Glass Make. I don't know why, just felt like it. I was listening to the jingle. Nice, dude, 85 crafting. What do we now unlock? More amethyst stuff, I guess. But yeah, I still do need to boost before we can make the Fury. And there's something else that I need to do, and I was just talking about that, but you also need a magic level of 87 to imbue or enchant the Onyx amulet into a Fury amulet. So yes, I am level 82. I could boost to 87 with a spicy stew. And I do have some in the bank, so that's gonna be my first option that I wanna try. But if not for that, I need to get a magic level, which, well, I was sort of thinking about doing Monkey Madness 2 and then bursting in the caves with the better monkeys who drop prayer potions, you know, the one those. But maybe I would just... yeah, but maybe I would just not do that. So, don't know why I even told you that, because... yeah, I probably won't do it anyways, but yeah, those are the two concerns. I need to get a +5 boost in crafting to make the amulet, and then to enchant the amulet, I need another +5 boost, as it stands right now, to enchant the amulet. Oh. Also, this is my new duck of choice. I am at the Mosle Harmless Isle, and if you guys were wondering how many vertical beams, yes, 36. It's a pattern. Telling you. Oh yeah, and this is like completely random, but on my last video, or a previous video, I'm not sure if there's a video in between, but I was talking about my interface and I was talking about this little thing. I never use it. You can drag items to it and just delete items from your bank, I guess automatically. But I was wondering, what if you delete it? Do I get another tab here? So yeah, the guy said, and your name is Kushkoi, shout out to you, my man, that you can actually disable this incinerator quite easily by just clicking there. And now, yes, yes, you do get another tab there. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. You know, scrolling through these is just annoying. All these lower tabs, like, yeah, I never use them because, yeah, scrolling. Damn. Okay, that's nice. I'm really happy with that. So, yeah, thank you, Mr. Kushkoi. Shout out to you, my man. But now it's time to say goodbye, so doei.